exchanges. I'd get into a hard wallet, right? Get into a hard wallet. That's your best bet if you're a long-term holder. But if you're in an exchange, just make sure as you go into these parabolic moves, you're making moves, make sure you get them onto reputable exchanges that are, I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with regulation? I believe that the next, I think they're just scaring the crap out of people, so it's a modern day bank run right now. What's happening, there's literally a modern day bank run. That's why some of your banks aren't supporting it, some credit cards aren't supporting it. I understand the credit card thinks you're cashing out your money to get crypto, but they're worried about a modern day bank run. They're literally like, holy crap, if the masses find out about this, everybody's gonna come flooding into crypto, it's gonna collapse the banking system. And so what they're doing is they're flooding it with the fear of the regulation. They don't know how they're gonna regulate this yet. They don't know if the CFTC is gonna do it, the SEC is gonna do it, but what we do know is the next, I believe, from now until 2025, is a time for the normal everyday person to act like an accredited investor. This is the only time in history we'll be able to do this, where you don't have to have $1 million in assets to get into low prices like this, right? So those are the things you want to look at, is what exchanges are you on.
No, well, I was just gonna, let's just say I have no crypto.
Yep.
And I have some, I just don't know where it is. It's out there somewhere. And it's doubled in price wherever it is. Like, what's the, like, is there a path? Like, what's the steps to take? Like, where's the best place to hold it? Or like buy it, best place to hold it? Like that whole path. Like, that's part of the reason I haven't moved forward on it. Like, I'm happy to invest the money and dump into it. I do believe in it.
Right.
I haven't just because I haven't.
Yeah, because I think all of us are a little different in our exchanges and stuff like that.
go for it.
And then you guys share what you
sure.
do. And then it'd be good to hear from all of us. So like, for example, remember, do as I say, not as I do, to be honest. Most of my stuff is on exchange. I have no attachment to the market. I know that's not how you want to invest. But I have a very liquid strategy on the exchanges. So I have crypto.com is where I buy my crypto, a lot of my cryptos.
With us, where we're sitting side by side in our apartment. Some of you may have seen it. And the stuff she said was, I had no clue that's how she felt. I had zero clue. You know, she's a teenager. I mean, she just kind of goes through life, and she works at a coffee shop now. She's a good kid. We have a great relationship. But to hear that she saw me as a superhero when I was actually a villain in life. I mean, I was visiting the darkest side of myself. But she saw me through a lens as a superhero. So I think the lesson that I got in that, I mean, we're learning every single day. The thing is, it's really what we think people see is not what they see, right? And so the question I want to ask you guys today is, as you move into today, who are you? Again, who are you? And so what I see is a bunch of seeds. A bunch of seeds. And when you head back, you're planting into fertile ground. And you all are the people who can help other people grow. That's the key. I really believe that's, thank you. I mean, Heidi, my gosh, thank you. Thank you, that video. Just give her another round of applause. That was like amazing. I'm blown away. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm trying to talk like emotional, but
let it go.
Yeah, that's right. So when I started this, I tried to create that in corporate America. I really, really tried. And I'm not against corporate America. Like, I tried to create that in corporate America, and I had so much resistance. I tried to create family environment. I tried to include people. I tried to let people be themselves, let people talk about their religious beliefs or how they felt, love or not love. And it was very, very pushing. And I'm like, why? Why can't people just be themselves? Why can't someone come up to me with a mask on and be like, I just took the jab. Cool. You guys want to grab lunch together? Like, why does it matter if you took the jab? This is my own thing. Why? Let's go sit down together. I mean, you can breathe CO2 in your body if you want to all day. Come on, let's go. Just kidding. We're just not doing cardio together. I want you to let you wear a mask for cardio. But I'm just, my point behind it is, like, we are all just human beings having this physical experience. And I was talking to Kevin about this morning. It's like, I really meant that. A lot of people aren't going to remember the physical activities they went through. They're going to remember the friendships, the laughter we had last night when we were sitting there talking, and the conversations, and like, man, I was so full when I left last night. I'm like, this is better than any drug I've ever, and I've taken a lot of drugs in my life, and this is way better than any drug I've ever taken. Just watching people smile and communicate and laugh, and people, you know, from different walks of life coming together, sitting at different tables, no problem. We couldn't get into that place. We just go over here. There was no drama. We're excited. There's no drama. It's like, oh shit, they don't know what they can do. I mean, it was clusterfuck in the world's eyes, right? We're just walking around in this humidity, and we just go over here, and we go over here. how life should be. And then the biggest thing I want to take out of Heidi's thing is the contrast thing. Like, everything she said was what I was working to create. And I had no idea. You don't know until you hear it from someone else's perspective, because that's what I've been working to create, is a safe environment here. Is where people can come in and experience contrast, experience discomfort. And the last thing I want to talk about, what she covered, is discomfort. Like, fall in love with discomfort. Really fall in love with it. Embrace it, enjoy it, become it, understand it, and create it. Create discomfort in your life. I have a rule that I live by. If you don't create discomfort, it's going to find you like a heat-seeking missile. So if your culture is comfort, discomfort is literally like, look, it's aiming at you, and it's like, I'm coming. Let me give you an example, right? It's like, okay, so, yeah, I'm just not gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna work out. I'm not gonna exercise. I'm gonna keep eating bad. I'm really comfortable. I'm just gonna sit here and watch Netflix every day. And discomfort is like, it's zeroing in. That could be diabetes. That could be a heart attack. And it's like, so you're very comfortable now, but I guarantee you discomfort's coming. It could go in anything, right? You get into a relationship. You know, we all do a really good job in being in a relationship. We work really hard. We're dating, we're courting, we're doing all the things. We're taking care of ourselves. And then all of a sudden we get comfortable. And then we stop saying the nice things. You stop saying you're beautiful. You stop doing the things that matter. And next thing you know, just like when you don't water your grass, what happens? It dies. Just like when you don't put oil in your car, what happens? And so life is really that simple. If you don't water it, it dies. If you don't take care of it, it goes away. What you don't pay attention to disappears. And as humans, what we do is we think if we ignore our spouse, partner, or loved one, then we're going to get the opposite reaction. And they're going to be, oh, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Let's go make love. Come on. It's like, oh, love me. Be there for me, just like you did in the beginning. So thank you, Heidi, for that. And we got here through discomfort, right? And so know that you're going to get where you want to go through discomfort. Whether it's discomfort with your kids, relationships, have those difficult conversations with your kids. Get deep, understand. It's like I have difficult conversations with my daughter. I have very difficult conversations with her. You know, I told her about my drug addiction. I told her exactly what I went through. I told her how deep I went. She's like, whoa. I said, you know, her mom's like, why did you tell her? I said, she needs to know how dark life can get. I was like, I was in crack houses. I said, you sat in a dirty diaper for a whole day because of me. And she's like, wow, Dad. But so that video, to see that, I'm like, wow. I mean, I remember it's horrible stuff when you're a drug addict. Remember, she was in her car seat, I'm in a house. She's in her fucking car seat, I'm in a house trying to get drugs. Sitting in her car seat. I'm like, that's the type of shit you do when you're a drug addict. That was me 15 years ago. Think about that, but really rationalize that. Rationalize that. Stealing money from my parents. Stealing money from my parents. The reason why I'm telling you is the reason why we started this thing off with that video instead of accolades and all the things we have, because that doesn't matter. What matters is where you've been. Like, where have you been and where are you going? Right? Please.
I was gonna do one of those, but I'm gonna do it right now.
Yes, come on, please.
Because my story is just so freaking similar to Coach's, okay? I would go pick up the pills with my kids in the car. I was already drinking while working. This place, if you really put in the work towards you guys, I have done so much change just in the past year by joining this academy. There's a lot of people here that are way fucking smarter than me for sure, but I'm a fucking hard worker at heart. This place has become my home. And just putting in that work through that 120-day challenge, man, I was just living to live on fucking autopilot. The first day that I joined the 120-day challenge, it was like, fuck, you have the power to control this. And I had no control. The whole world was controlling me versus me controlling myself. That has been the most powerful thing that I have gained from this program. Yeah. You know, just this morning, just yesterday, my husband's telling me he's gonna walk out. Okay. Because now I love myself more. And I love that man to death because he's a good man, but he's fighting his own demons. And I'm trying to understand that. Fucking change is possible, guys. It is, and I'm fucking proof of this. But you gotta put in the work, and you have to do it on your own, and it is gonna get fucking lonely. It is. But y'all gonna be okay. The resistance comes, it's hitting you like a fucking train. But I know I'm gonna be okay. You know, before joining the academy, I lost my vision on my left eye. Completely. I had to have a surgery. The fucking surgery went wrong. And I had MRSA inside my eye. Bunch of fucking glue in my eye. They couldn't cover my eye. And it was ripping my inside of my eye. And I was so scared to get addicted to the fucking opiates that I took the pain. I took it. And that day, I kneeled to the Lord and I said, you're in fucking control. You're in control to give me back my vision, and I have that faith that I'm gonna be okay. And I did. I fucking went to the doctor 3 times a week. I did my eye drops. My girls went through it with me, you know? But at that moment, I had everything materialistic. The truck, the car, my house, my good family, everything. And at the same time, I had shit. I had nothing. Nothing. Because I couldn't see. Now I have my eye back, so there's no going back. So that's what drives me every morning to get up. Now I want to show through me that you guys are fucking powerful. Every single one of you. I was talking to Sean, well, I'll wait to do the 120 days challenge. No, don't fucking wait. If you're gonna go back on Monday, start there, because your habits start through analyzing your life every single day. What are you grateful for? Who are you? I am strong, I am worthy, I am loved. Who are you? Practice your I am affirmations on a single daily basis. Bad thought comes, who am I? I am strong, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant. And it's all practice. Repetitious. And the more you do it, the more you start believing in you. So go out there and start that challenge, man. I love you guys.
I gotta say something about this.